well. We want to bring in Congressman Buddy Carter right now from Georgia, standing by with us. Sir, it's good to have you in today. Historic day again as we go into day 3. Your reaction to this lack of momentum today? There was some talk there might be a few votes swinging Kevin McCarthy's favor, sir.
Well, obviously, we're frustrated, but, I think the big point that we need to remember here is that this just proves to you that the Republican Party is a big tent. We include a lot of different people, a lot of different groups within our party. I mean, look at what the Democrats did some time ago. I mean, they just caved in without batting an eye to the far left. And what did that result in? It resulted in some of the worst policies that this country has ever seen. We're not going to let that happen in the Republican Party. Yes, we need to come together and we need to get a speaker. We need to compromise. Good governance is about that. It's about debate and compromise, and that's what we're doing right now.
It seems like McCarthy has made a lot of compromises, and yet we're still here at a stalemate. There's been some talk about, people wanting different positions on committees, Congressman Carter. And is there a point, though, where Kevin just cannot continue to give these things, or he will be in a weakened position when and if he does take the Speaker's gavel?
Well, let's keep in mind that the conference rules have still got to be approved by the conference. So, he can give him whatever he wants to. It's going to be up to the conference on whether they're ratified or not. So we need to keep that in mind. But look, Kevin McCarthy has bent over backwards to appease this group. It's going to be up to them. They're going to have to make the decision because it's going to be Kevin McCarthy. He is going to be our next speaker. There are too many people supporting him who are not going to vote for anyone else but Kevin McCarthy. That needs to be understood. I do want to say this, though. I really do appreciate some of the rule changes, particularly those that deal with spending. They're good. I like them, and I agree with them. Why don't we just move on now? We've accomplished so much thus far. Let's go ahead. No, it's not perfect, and it's never going to be perfect, but we can't let perfect get in the way of very good.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly where the situation is right now for these 20 members of your conference that do not want to move. We're getting some reporting here that apparently Ken Buck was just asked if he would vote for Kevin McCarthy on this 8th ballot, and he said, quote, "I have not made up my mind. I'm getting close to that point, and I just talked to the group of 20, and they're not moving." So, no movement.
Well, it's disappointing. Something's got to break loose. We all understand that. I suspect that, it may be time for another conference, and let's just get behind the closed doors. Let's get this worked out, and let's move on. Look, it's too important to the American people. The issues that are out there that are impacting everyday Americans, inflation at generational height, the border that is just a disaster right now with illegal drugs coming across that border, crime in our cities, our energy policy, all of those things we need to be working on. Our commitment to America, which, by the way, was led by Kevin McCarthy, we need to get to work on that. We need to do the business of the people. We were sent up here to take care of business, not to be engaging in this kind of action that we're seeing right now.
Well, at least for today, it looks like the action does continue. We're in the 8th vote. Could be a very long day and possibly an even longer weekend if this continues on, Congressman.
Yes.
Great to have you in. Thank you so much, Congressman Carter, for joining us today. We certainly appreciate it.
All right, and this would be